So off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. And Thompson kicks to Adams. And that one's good.
And they get on the board first.
Looking to set the tone early.
Number 15. He's covered by Thompson. And the layup's good off the glass. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, I briefly spoke with Oklahoma City's head coach. The thing that jumps out at him the most about their opponent today is the team speed they possess. He said, we've got to hustle back on defense every time down the floor. This is a team that loves to run, and we've got to be prepared to do the same. Gentlemen?
And thank you for that, Doris. And it's Zalgiris with the ball. After the miss from Adams. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And Zalgiris making a change here. Tyler's checked in.
Jeremy Tyler.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Westbrook kicks to George. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, guys, with the style of defense he plays, an opponent better make sure every pass is a smart one if he's around. Because if it's not, it'll be in his hands before you know it, heading the other way for an easy lay-in.
And something else that comes to mind with him is how many guys he's given the poster treatment to. I mean, flying high to power one down while the defender stands there looking for mercy.
And the second free throw, good. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Number 15, he's covered by Thompson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Now here's Adams. And Thompson is good for 3.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
They set the pick. Number 15. Lots of room. And George with the block. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And Westbrook throws it down home. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Down low. And it's blocked by Brewer. And it's out of bounds. Zalgiris able to retain possession. And Zalgiris making a change here. Here is Miller. And the officials call traveling violation. Westbrook kicks to George. Miller grabs the miss.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And Zalgiris making a change here. Fires from the line. They get it back. Adams. Zalgiris trails by 4. Number 15, he's covered by Thompson. And here we go. And it's seconded by Brewer.
Heads-up play on both ends there. Transition basketball, the steal and the quick push.
Steve, that's how it should be played. I mean, rapid-fire basketball.
Adelman covered by Brewer. Pass to Kelly. To the paint. Knocks it loose. Clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Brewer the pass to Adams. Can't get it to go. And Žalgiris will come the other way.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
There's the feed to Tyler. To stop the run. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
It's Thompson off the drive. No good. Žalgiris trails by 6. Leaps for it, and it's out of bounds. Žalgiris able to retain possession here. And Žalgiris making a change here.
Number 12.
Knocked loose. Here's the screen. Number 12. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Žalgiris trails by 6. And the Thunder pushing it up now. George has got the ball. And here comes the break. Up again. It's good on the putback. Tyler's got his first points of the game.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap-in.
Hustle points, I believe they called them.
Had great instincts, too. Just anticipating where the ball is heading. Great job of beating everything.
And it's Žalgiris with the ball. 6-point game. The pass to Kelly. Adams on him.
I see him.
6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Thompson. By himself. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Shot clock at 5. And poor shot selection there, not a high percentage look for him. And Brewer kicks to George. Out of bounds, Žalgiris takes possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
And Žalgiris making a change here. Žalgiris trails by 8. Here's Van Gundy. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Fans don't like that call one bit.
Well, the officials got an earful as a result.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He misses the free throw. And Žalgiris making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Žalgiris trails by 7. Number 15. He's covered by Thompson. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Here's Westbrook. Outside, George. He passes it to Adams. The shot is off. Nice D from Garcia.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
It's stolen by Adams. Out of bounds, Zalgiris takes possession. Mike Miller's checked in for Zalgiris. Garcia off the pick for Miller. Number 44. Shot is no good. Excellent D there from George. There's the dish to Westbrook. And the layup is good. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Well, his body control is what I noticed. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with the defender draped all over him, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And Steve, he's a player that's extremely hard to cool off. He picks up right where he left off after every break in the action, it seems. Timeouts, halftime, it doesn't matter. When he's hot, he stays hot.
Zalgiris trails by 11. Feeds to Miller. Fires from deep. Brewer with the rebound. Brewer's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Westbrook again missing. On offense, here's Zalgiris. Number 15. He's covered by Thompson. They set the pick. It's rebounded by Adams. The Thunder leading by 11. Here's Brewer. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Brewer's got 6.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Looking to end the drought, and he lays it up and in.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And Zalgiris making a change here. The shot's good from Adams. He has 7.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Passes it to Garcia. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by George.
Boy, he'd like to have that one back.
And Brewer kicks to Thompson. Adelman, defended by George. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Paul George with the steal. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Zalgiris trails by 15. To the middle. Here's Miller. Excellent D from Adams.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Number 15. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Well, you talk about quick hands, but I think it's the mindset of being aggressive and then obviously being active with the hands, tracing that ball so you could come up with deflections that may lead to steals.
Now, here is Garcia. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Here is Brewer. They lead by 11. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, they don't expect a lot from him at the foul line. He was in that range below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
And that one falls for Brewer. Jeremy Tyler, he's checked in for Mike Miller. Brewer hits them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And it's Zalgiris with the ball. Trailing by 13. Number 15. And Zalgiris getting another bucket right there. Here's Oklahoma City. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Thompson throws it down. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
And it's Žalgiris with the ball. And it's blocked by Adams. And he gets it back. It's rebounded by Adams. The Thunder leading by 13. Dishes it to Brewer. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Outside Westbrook. And that is good. Westbrook's got 6.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Number 1, he's covered by Westbrook. Number 15. Offensive rebound, Žalgiris. Here's Tyler, and finally they hit one.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
And Adams backs in. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one misses. And Žalgiris making a change here. Second free throw, no good. Žalgiris trails by 13. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And Brewer with the stop.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal. All Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Kelly. He kicks it to Tyler. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Tyler's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 6. It's Thompson off the drive. That's good. And the Thunder lead by 15.
Oh, he's explosive, Kevin. I mean, a lot of time, all it takes is a basket or two to really get his motor running. And suddenly, he becomes almost impossible to handle.
Something else I say is that he loves those catch-and-shoot situations, Steve. When he receives a pass in space, it's right away looking to shoot it.
5 on the clock. Number 12. And Thompson sends it back. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Brewer's shot is off. And it's out of bounds. Žalgiris able to retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
And Žalgiris making a change here. Žalgiris trails by 15. They get a hand on it. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And finished off by Westbrook.
The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play. Utter disregard for his own safety.
Look at his teammates. They're just shaking their heads. I mean, he must have told them to look out for that one.
And it's Žalgiris with the ball. Now the pass to Kelly. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Look at the combination of size and touch. That's why he's a great finisher down low.
Westbrook kicks to Brewer. Thompson. And he drops him away up off the glass. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Number 1, he's covered by Thompson. From outside the arc, can't get it to go.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
The Thunder leading by 15. Back to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And George, here we go. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And Zalgiris making a change here. The Thunder have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet.
Well, they were 75% free throw shooting a season ago.
And it's Zalgiris with the ball. It's an 18-point game. He dishes it to Tyler.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there.
There's the pick. Number 15. He's covered by Thompson. 5 to shoot. Number 44. It's rebounded by Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. And that one's good. Westbrook.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Well, they've dialed it in here in the second quarter. They are on fire.
And it's Zalgiris with the ball. He feeds it to Tyler. No good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Westbrook drives in. Stolen away. Passes it to Kelly. Thompson with the rebound. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. That's good. 15 points for Russell Westbrook.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Pass to Kelly. Stolen by Westbrook. On the wing, Brewer. Right side, Westbrook. Rebound by Zalgiris. Tyler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Number 15. He's covered by Thompson. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. A platoon swap here for Zalgiris. Outside Westbrook. Brewer back to Westbrook. Thompson from long range. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Number 12. He's covered by Westbrook. Stolen by Thompson. The finish. Drop your jaw.
Magnificent and exquisite, all rolled into one.
How about we throw a little stupendous in there, too?
You know I like that.
I'd say spectacular, too.
Each trip down becoming more important.
Yeah, they need to string some successful offensive possessions together and then tighten down defensively.
Now, here is Garcia. And again, Zalgiris, no luck. Thompson dishes to George. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
And it's Zalgiris with the ball. It's Miller on the wing. Defended by Adams. Shot clock at 6. Back to Miller. The tray, but he stays with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Jalgiris making a change here. Here's Westbrook. He's got 17. Kicks it to Brewer. Backs him down. Bank shot. No good. It's stolen by Adams. Out of bounds. Jalgiris takes possession. And Jalgiris making a change here. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. They got to value the possession of the basketball.
I know you.
Up high and down hard. That's good.
That's why you use it, brother.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Number 15. They get it back. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. No good from Adams.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Number 15. He's covered by Thompson. Number 1. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 5. Now, here's Brewer. He's got 10. George passes to Adams. Shot from the low block. And it's Rambis with the rebound. Here's Nakbar. No good on the 3. And so a pretty lopsided game to the first half. Thunder out in front, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Now, presented by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
everywhere.
Every chance he got, he went into the paint and threw it down hard. I mean, zero defense being played against him.
Nada. He has had way too many uncontested runs to the hoop, but even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterizing time.
Knocked away. To the inside. Number 15. That is good. 10 points for him.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Number 44. And makes it. Astonishing.
For 3.
Here's Oklahoma City now. And it's Miller penetrating. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make out.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Number 15. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from George.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
The Thunder have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripe tonight.
You got these, no problem.
First one falls for him. And Jalgiris making a change here. Tyler's checked in. And so Thompson nails both of them. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Number 1. He's covered by Westbrook. Number 1. That's good. He has 7. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
Well, it makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players.
And it's out of bounds. Jalgiris able to retain possession here. And Jalgiris making a change here.
Rick Adelman.
Number 15. He's covered by Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Westbrook. It's not possible what we just thought. Is that possible?
Not improbable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not
Holy
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Tyler. Cannot hit. Excellent D there from George. Here's Thompson. Can't hit.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Number 1. Defended by Adams. Got a piece of it. Hit his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. And Jalgiris making a change here.
Garcia. And Bendy. Number 12.
That's tipped. Stolen by Westbrook. And Brewer. Oh!
Power punch right there.
great. Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Number 12, Thompson with the block. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. And Jalgiris making a change here.
Number 1.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to George. Stripped it away. Here we go, one-on-one. Will it go? Here's Garcia. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Garcia's got his second bucket of the game to go. Westbrook passes to Adams. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes, and cashing in.
And Jalgiris making a change here. Both free throws good from Adams.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
They set the pick. Number 1, covered by Brewer. Number 1, rejected by Brewer. Thompson inside. Here's Adams. Rebound by Jalgiris. Garcia's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Van Gundy. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And Jalgiris making a change here.
Number 12.
Now, here's Brewer. 10 points for him. Number 12. He's covered by Westbrook, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
And Jalgiris making a change here. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What an offensive performance it's been.
Here's George. True on the 14-footer. George has got 7 points in the game.
You know, from that in-between range, they've actually been a much hotter team.
Well, when you make perimeter shots and knock down those jumpers, it opens up everything else.
Inside, out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And Jalgiris making a change here. And the Thunder with the possession here. Westbrook dishes to George. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by Garcia. Garcia's got his 7th rebound here tonight. No good from Adams. And here's the fast break. The pass to Kelly. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, he's got 6.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Yeah, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And the shot is good.
They're taking so many shots down there, and they're knocking them down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today, pound that thing inside.
And Jalgiris making a change here.
Rambis. Miller. Number 1.
Oklahoma City on D. Back to Miller. And he banks in the layup.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Westbrook kicks to George. Can't get it to go. And Jalgiris will come the other way. Pass to Kelly. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
Drive by Adams. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Come on, you can hit this.
That free throw, no good. Jeremy Tyler, he's checked in for Jalgiris. And he sinks the second. Number 15, he's covered by Thompson. Number 15, the feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 12.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want.
The shot's good from Adams. And it's Jalgiris with the ball. Number 15, he's covered by Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. All alone, rips down the breakaway slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Number 15, the finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 14.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
And George kicks to Adams. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Boy, it's been a struggle for him at the charity stripe throughout this game.
Well, give him some credit because he's done well to get there, but of course that's only half the battle. You got to knock him down.
And he makes the first. And Jalgiris making a change here. Both free throws good from Adams. There's 57 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Number 12. He's covered by Westbrook. The feed to George. Thompson. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
6 to shoot. Number 12. And it's off from 3-point range. On the wing, Brewer. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first one falls, and Jalgiris making a change here. Brewer hits them both. Now the dish to Miller. Soft touch off the glass. Miller's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside Westbrook. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. Back to George. Rambis defending. George passes to Adams. Sinks that one from the post. Adams has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Thunder. Stolen by Thompson. And now, running up the court, Brewer pushing it up.
Check out the game for Brewer. 12 points, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
Well, you have to protect the rim, Clark. You know that. And when you do that as well as he has today, it really bodes well for your team.
You got this, baby, yeah!
And that one falls for Brewer. And Jalgiris making a change here. Brewer hits them both. Poked away. Number 12. He's covered by Westbrook. Teardrop shot. Westbrook with the block. And it's out of bounds. Jalgiris able to retain possession. And Jalgiris making a change here. Six on the shot clock. Here's Van Gundy. Offensive rebound. Here's Garcia. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Knock ball. Defended by Adams. Feeds it to Garcia. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Here's Knockbar. No good on the quick three. They get the rebound. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That one on George. Jeremy Tyler, he's checked in for Garcia. Jeremy Tyler. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
And Jalgiris making a change here. Dishes it to Brewer. He passes to Adams. Rebound by Tyler. Tyler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To Kelly. Makes the lead pass. Tyler. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Westbrook. He kicks to Brewer. And the pass to Adams. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
And he knocks down the first one. And Jalgiris making a change here. Both free throws good from Adams. On offense, here's Jalgiris. Tipped. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Tyler on him. The shot's good from Adams. Adams has got 6 in the quarter. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Number 15. He's covered by Thompson. No good. And the Thunder pushing it up now. George has got the ball. Outside Westbrook. Left side Westbrook. Clock at 6. Rebound by Jalgiris. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Jalgiris making a change here. Garcia's checked in. On defense, Oklahoma City. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. It's off his foot. And the officials saying it was kicked. He dishes it to Miller. Shot clock at 6. It's taken away by Brewer.
Another turnover and another basket the other way.
Yeah, that's 4 points they've given up off miscues. They've got to get better at taking care of the basketball.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Westbrook with the steal. And now in transition is Brewer. Here we go. Here's Thompson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Really an extraordinary game for Thompson. 25 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Yeah, whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been causing some mayhem out there for sure.
First free throw is good. And Jalgiris making a change here. And so Thompson nails both of them. Number 15. He's covered by Thompson. And again, Jalgiris, no luck. And here are the Thunder now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. The fadeaway. And that one goes long.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Passes to Kelly. Goes up the baseline. And again, Jalgiris, no luck. Steve, they are in complete control.
Well, everything they're doing, Kevin, has been working out. I mean, the game plan was solid, and they are executing out there.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Takes a 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And here's George. He feeds it to Westbrook. Backs him down from 8. It's blocked. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. And Jalgiris making a change here.
Number 12.
And Adams backs in. 6 to shoot. Easy jumper from very short distance. Adams has got 8 points in the quarter.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint. And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot. He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Kicks it to Westbrook. They find Jay on the way. Second shot opportunity. Open shot, George. It's rebounded by Kelly.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
And Adams kicks to George. Here's Thompson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And the first one drops. And Jalgiris making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Adelman, he's covered by Thompson. Here's Adelman. And again, Jalgiris, no luck. And here is Brewer. It's Westbrook with the drive. Misses from short range. Number 44, covered by Brewer. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And Jalgiris making a change here.
Kelly. Miller. Number 12.
And here are the Thunder now. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. Here's Adams. Rebound by Garcia. Garcia's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Gets it to go. Now here's Westbrook. And Brewer kicks to Adams. He's against Garcia. No good from Adams. And it's Miller penetrating. Number 12. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
Adams with it. Thompson right side. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Thompson's got 15 points in just the second half. Adelman, he's covered by Thompson. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Big blunder there, and that could cost them.
Major blunder, and you're right. A terrible time for that to happen when they're trying to chip away at this deficit.
Number 12.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Westbrook. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
And Jalgiris making a change here. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And Jalgiris making a change here. And it's the Thunder with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And Jalgiris making a change here.
Rick Adelman.
1:35 left in the game. Van Gundy. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Miller. The feed to Garcia. Just 5 to shoot. Van Gundy. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. It's Thompson off the drive. Comes up empty down low. On offense, here's Zalgiris. Shots good by Miller.
Clearly, he's shaken off that cold shooting performance of the first half.
And here now the Thunder. Here's George. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
Adelman. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Kennedy. And that one hits back iron.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
Westbrook kicks to George. A three-pointer, no good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Doubled by Adams. There's the dish to Miller. Excellent D from Corey Brewer. Out of bounds, Zalgiris takes possession.
Knock ball. Number 12.
Leaves it up. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.